Bonsoir tout le monde, bienvenue à Dialogue avec Sansan. Jeudi, nous avons ensemble avec nous un invité de marque, c'est Madame Carla Marseille, qui va parler un peu de la ville. Et donc, nous laissons le soin pour faire connaissance avec lui. Et tout de suite, nous allons introduire chère Madame Carla Marseille à nous-mêmes. Bonsoir Carla, ça va?
Bonsoir Sansan, ça
Contente
va?
pour nous gagner ensemble avec nous.
Merci.
You look amazing as usual.
So do you. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you.
Merci. Merci d'être ici. I mean, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for the invite. Yes.
My pleasure.
Definitely. Thanks for the invite.
How are you?
I am doing very well.
I can see that.
I cannot complain. I am doing very well. So I'm blessed. I have to say that very much so.
Amen.
Thank you.
You are growing.
Thank you. Thank you.
En un peu de mots, est-ce que vous pouvez parler un peu de vous-même? So, who is Carla Marseille?
Carla Marseille. Carla Marseille. I am a mom. I am a wife. And I am also a registered nurse. I've been nursing for over 30 years. So it's been a long time. But
vétéran.
Oui, vétéran vraiment. So let's go back to who Carla is and how Carla became who she is today. I was born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Toujours dit, ou t'es faite dans l'hôpital Sansan. So it's like, okay. I came to this country when I was 11 years old. And before I came to this country, I lived with my grandmother, whom took care of us until my brother and I, until I was 11 years old. And at 11, I moved here to Florida with my mom. And to tell you the truth, that was the first time I've ever met my mother that I could recall. Because when she left, I think I was about 3 years old when my mom left. So I came back to being in her life at age 11. So you could tell I don't know her. So that phase of my life was something that I will always cherish. And it was something that really was sad at the beginning because I was quickly removed from the only person that I knew was my grandmother. Ou kon Haiti, soit l'on pal pati, ou pa ka di moun ou pal pati. C'est nan demain matin, you just leave ou dan ale. So pa get up ou di, aucun moun au revoir. So kon yo wou nan l'autre pays, on l'autre langue, et puis avec un moun, yo di c'est maman, but ou pa konnen vraiment.
Okay.
So that, the beginning was kind of rough. But, you know, I assimilated very quickly. This is one thing about children. You assimilate quickly.
Yeah.
So then I went through middle school, high school, college, and then got married. And, you know, I've been married for 25 years, going on 26 years.
Wow.
And I have 3 children, which I'm very, very proud of, my kids. Like I said, I'm proud of them for the person that they are, for whom God has created them to be, because it's not my doing, or of course, let me say, I'm married to Fabrice Marseille.
Bouboule.
Bouboule, for those that know him by Bouboule. I always tell people it's the grace of God, it's not us, because we're 2 imperfect human beings that comes together to procreate. So, and a lot of times we don't really know what we're doing. But God has helped us to continue to move along. So back to coming in, and then after college, got married, and we moved from Florida to Georgia.
Where?
It was a good move. It was a very good move.
Yes, it was, because I met you.
Yes, it was a very good move. And when I moved, and I think your husband had been here before us, I think.
I heard.
And it was like, oh my gosh, there's somebody we know. So yes, I'm in a good space right now in my life. It's a very good space, and very grateful.
Oh, it's like to be a grandma, because I heard you are a grandma.
I am, and let me tell you something. There is nothing like it to me. I thought that I could never love any other human being more than my children. I never thought. I think that my 3 kids took everything that I have because I'm very intentional with my kids to a point where I had to kind of back up. I'm so loving with my kids. And, but now I have a grandchild. I never thought I could love another human being like that.
Yeah, the first time you raised your children because you were just a mother, brand new mother. But now after raising all of your children, they're all growing up. Now you have a little cutie pie.
And now being a grandma is so different.
Yeah.
We are, well, when I say we, I'm talking about my husband and I have never felt like this before. You know how when you're raising children and you're like, oh, don't do that. Don't touch this. Oh my God, he's crying. Please be quiet because I don't want you to disturb. Now it's like, oh, he's a child. It's okay. It's okay.
Now you're a pro.
Yes, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Unfortunately, he dropped this and broke it. It's okay. It's replaceable, you know?
Yeah.
And so you learn you're more seasoned, I think, in raising children.
Yeah,
And
your husband seems having so much fun as well.
oh my gosh. I thought I was in love with our grandbaby, our grandson. I think he's over the
Yeah, you
mood.
always talk about the baby, showing
Yes.
pictures or every step. I was like, oh my God, that
We had
must
to-
be so...
We had to stop him. We're like, stop, don't post him on Facebook. Please don't do that.
It's too early for that.
yes.
As a nurse, what's your specialty? Because I know every nurse have a different line of work, right? So what
Yes.
do you exactly do on your, what's your specialty?
Well, currently, I'm a surgical nurse, meaning that there's so many aspects of surgery, but I am on the pre-admission part of
Okay.
surgery. But I have worked in med-surg, I have done ortho-neuro, I have done progressive care and ICU. But currently I'm in surgical services, and so far it's my favorite place to be. Yes, I love surgical services. What I do is to get patients ready before the day of surgery.
Oh,
Meaning that we collect all your assessment, your data to make sure that you are ready for surgery. Because of that, we are able to find out if you have heart conditions, we need to get permission from the heart doctor. If you have lung problems, we need to get permission from the lung doctor. And so we get your chart and yourself ready. If labs is needed, if EKG is needed, all these things are done prior to the day of surgery before the anesthesiologist, who we call the MC of the operating room,
okay.
before they get to say, yes, this patient is ready to go.
Okay.
So that's the area I work in currently.
How do you ensure that the patient understand your instruction correctly? Because going to surgery, it's like a big challenge. So
What we do at first, usually we talk to the patient on the phone.
okay.
A lot of our assessments are done on the phone, but some of the major, like joint surgery, back surgery, we do in person. Person will come in and do blood work and do all these other things. But we instruct everyone of what to expect. We go through everything and what is expected. And so therefore, it could kind of lower their anxiety.
Okay.
Because if you know what to expect, then you will be ready. So I think a lot of time people are scared is because of the unknown.
Okay.
But if you're able to explain it to them, and that's one thing I always tell my patients, we will take very good care of you. So therefore, it makes them feel that, yes, she sounds like they know what they're doing, and they're going to take very good care of you.
So what information should a patient get before surgery, like agreeing to have the surgery done? Like, because some people are scared or anxiety, so how do you make sure that they like they get the information, convince them, they are convinced to really do the surgery and it's going to be okay?
For every procedure except for emergency procedures are called elective procedures.
Okay.
So meaning that you've consented to have this.
Okay.
So you're okay knowing that you need it, but that doesn't mean that you're not anxious, you're not scared, right? So what we do is elective surgery. What we talk about is elective surgery. So we talk about their past medical history, and then we give them instructions for prior to surgery. What to do before you come in, what is going to be needed before you come in. And then we let them know to the morning of surgery, they'll have a chance to speak to the anesthesiologist, which is the doctor that's going to put them to sleep, and also the surgeon before they go in for the last time with their surgeon, because they do meet with the surgeon prior, but they do get a chance to talk to the surgeon before the surgery. And some people are very scared because sometimes it may be because of cancer and they're going to have something removed, such as their breast, and they're scared and they don't know. And there's a lot of groups for that too. They have people set for those patients to help them cope with what's happening. So talking to us is a small part of it, but they do, especially patients with cancer.
How do you comfort this kind of patient, like when they gonna lose something, that especially women, when you know that you're gonna lose your breast after surgery done, like, I mean, what's life going to be next? It's like, what do you say? What do you say to that person to comfort? Or
sometimes there isn't much you can say.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes you just have to say, I know, I understand. Not because you never know, because you've never been through it. I understand that this must be monumentous to you, you know. But all I could tell you is that we're going to do our best to make sure you have the best outcome.
Amen.
And sometimes it's so funny that you said amen. It's because sometimes I found patients that I end up praying with.
Oh.
And sometimes I don't feel that I am at that measure to really pray.
Yeah.
But I said, God, just help me to say the right thing for that
Use
person.
me.
Yes. Use me for the person at the time that the person needs me.
Yeah.
You know, and
Absolutely.
and a lot of times they're like, thank you so much. I feel so much better. You know, and my favorite saying is, many has come before you, and they've done well, and you will too.
Amen. So what aren't you in podcasts? Because you're also gifted. I mean, you're talented. You're gifted for that. So I know your husband is a pro, as a Melly Middle host.
My husband, I'll leave all of that to him. I am very quiet. My friends would not say that I'm quiet around them, but I'm a very quiet person. I don't like the limelight. I don't like to be part of being out there for everybody to see me. I know that some people enjoy that and they thrive on that. I don't.
Are you shy? Are you not?
I'm not shy. I'm a servant at heart.
Okay.
I love to serve. I rather serve in the background and not be in the front line. So that's me. My husband is totally different. He loves the media.
Are you an introvert?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm a Taurus. I am not an introvert. No.
Okay.
Now I was born May 1st. No.
So there is.
No, I'm not. I'm not an introvert. I love people.
Okay.
I just don't want to be the center of attention.
Okay.
That's the best way I could put it.
Uh-huh.
I don't like to be center of attention. I want to, like, if you are the person that is the media person, I'll do everything to push you along and help you.
You're there to support.
So at this point, I feel like my husband has pushed me into the limelight. I don't like it, but I accept it because I know he loves it.
Yeah, but he saw the same thing that I saw in you. That's why he's pushing you. But you're also gifted and talented, and now I understand the quote that says, behind a great man, there's always a great woman. I can see that because I can see you in the background pushing your husband and allow him to shine. And I don't know, I'm speechless, and you're doing a great job. And I can see when doing the show, when they're coming for show, and it's like, oh, sharp and and they're proud and everything, and you're calling, checking to make sure that everything is okay, and they dress perfectly right, and good job, because like.
I try. That's all I can
but
say.
That's true.
But I do support him. I do support him in what he does.
Yeah.
Because and I'm glad. And it was your husband that kept on, Fabrice, you need to come back out there. You need to come back. You need to come back. And when he decided to go back, it was at a great time because our children were grown. Our last child started college. So it was the perfect timing for him to go back into the media world. And at first I wasn't on board, but I see that this is something that he really truly loves. Then I support.
They have the passion. My husband is very passionate, and I can see he push Boo, your husband, a lot, and I can see the success of Melly Mellow show. I think the success is not only the show itself; it's everybody that's working together and make it happen, and you and all the team. And my husband pushing your husband.
Yes, because there's no I in team. It's if you have a team, no production is for one. It's only one person. And we had a meeting not too long ago, and I gave this example. It's like on a soccer team. You have someone that needs to go score, right? Yes, but without his team, he's not going to be able to do so. So no man is an island, and no island team is together. There's a lot of people behind Millie Milo, that you see Fabrice, Woody, Sabine, but there are other people behind them. There's a manager behind them. There is your husband that's there, other people that calls in and encourage, and so it's
in a small amount of time, and you can see the progress, the success. They rise, the Melo show rise, and I think it's all because of you and the team that's working very hard. And I congratulate you guys.
Well, congratulations to them because they work hard. I pray, but they do work hard.
But you work hard as well.
Yeah. Well, I keep the home front together. I do. I keep the home front together and try to keep it good at the home level. So that way he is able to do what he needs, what he wants to do.
Yeah. So what causes are you passionate about? Is there any cause you're passionate about?
Well, I don't know if it's a cause. There are certain areas in my nursing travels that I am passionate about.
Okay. You think it's a calling?
I don't know. I'm still trying. Like I said to you off camera, I'm like the clay. I'm still trying to be molded by our God, But there are certain subjects that I'm passionate about.
Okay.
I wouldn't say a cause, because I think that one of the causes that we have been trying to work on, and because of the way that Haiti is currently, we're unable to do that, was to go back every year before Christmas. And of course, we love soccer. We're a soccer family. To bring soccer balls back and bring dolls and stuff like that for children. So this is something that we always wanted to do, but we couldn't do that on the scale that we wanted to. So what we've done is we have partners with different churches and give gifts, like the shoebox. I've taught my kids from early on to pack up, to give away, and we do that every year since they were little, to pack up and give back. But subjects that I'm passionate about, there's a couple of things in my career that I'm passionate about. One of them is health, good health. And part of that good health is also talking about your body, your intake, what you put in your body, exercise. I'm passionate about that. And then another big passion of mine now is menopause because I'm going through that. So yes, so those are the things that I'm,
Okay, so what's your priority in life? What's your priority?
My
We
priority.
are coming to the menopause
Yeah,
soon.
no. My priority right now is my family. It's always been my family. My family is everything to me. I believe that I was chosen by God to have those people in my life, for God to bring my husband in my life, and for him, for God to bless me with children. So that's my
grandchildren.
And my grandbaby, my grandson. So my priority, besides our Maker, our God, is my family. My family is everything, and I teach my children that. And I tell you, when they were little, I used to make them recite, "I am my brother's keeper. I am my sister's keeper." I used to do that all the time. That's how valuable family is to me. So I'm hoping when I'm no longer, it is the same for my children.
Amen. Once more. Amen, Carlo. What brings you comfort?
Peace. Peace. This point in my life, I want to have peace.
Okay.
I want to have no drama.
Yeah.
I don't, I rely heavily on having my mental being right and me being right with him also. So that's it. That's what brings me comfort, is having peace in my life. I cannot have chaos. And if it's chaotic, I will remove myself from it.
But because I would say peace is very important, especially when we are like at this age where all our kids are grown, and we are mostly free. So we want like peace, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peace. Peace is it's everything.
Yeah.
I want to be able to, I know life happens.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah.
But I don't want anything that's going to bring me to a point where I am not in alignment.
Yeah.
That's my priority.
Yeah.
This is my family's priority.
What are some of the biggest challenge you face
I think
in your career and life?
Well, in my career, I've seen so much. Because especially when you work in ICU, you've seen a lot of people dying. That has been a challenge, seeing family members grieving their lost one, and having someone die in front of you while you're holding their hand, and they're making that transition. Being frontline, doing CPR, trying to revive people, and and all this. It was a lot at that time.
Yeah.
It was a lot. But right now, it's more like our world.
Yeah, the world's changed.
Yes.
Yeah, there's so much going on.
Exactly.
Everybody's feeling something like a challenge in their life, and people think they're going through. And sometimes I'm just like, is it in the air? We feel like even the air that we're breathing is heavy. Tout le monde a plein. Tout le monde a un problème. Tout le monde inquiété, and they worries about tomorrow.
Yes, because we're unsure.
Yeah.
We are unsure, and I don't want to get into politics or anything like that, but right now there's so much unrest that is happening. So people are scared. They don't know.
Yeah.
And people are holding on to every dime that they have because they don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And sometimes people are afraid to live the way that they would like to because they're so afraid because they don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I think that is a little unrestful, for me too.
Well, I believe that's where we just search, looking for God, searching for answers through God, because He's the answer. I believe that people should trust God more, because there is a book in the Bible, Ecclesiastes, who quotes vanité, vanité, tout n'est que vanité. It's like y a rien de nouveau sur le soleil. It's like whatever happening, and it's happened before.
That's correct.
So people, moun sa yo ki te vive avant, ki te experience those things, bagay sa yo, ki jan yo te fe, and then people before us. Donc, I think that if we just trust God.
Trust in Him.
And let go and let God.
Yes.
And I think that's the only answer for what's going on, for what we're facing. What's your hobby? What do you do?
Well, I read.
Okay.
I enjoy reading. And the last book, the book that I'm reading right now, I'm almost done, is The New Menopause. So yes, I read. I enjoy reading. I watch podcasts, and I exercise.
Okay.
I'm not a big fanatic. I exercise 3 to 4 times a week.
Yeah,
that's
to
it.
watch
Really,
our
I know.
cholesterol,
It's
high
because
blood pressure,
it's because
diabetes.
at my age we need muscle mass.
Yeah.
So do strength training and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And another thing that I enjoy is playing with my grandson and being around him. So I can't, it'd be nice for me to say I do this and I do that. I have a simple life, which I love right now.
Okay. You mentioned we have to do exercise because we have to gain a muscle mass.
We don't want to lose our muscle.
Them.
Yes, we are losing muscle,
So,
and we don't want that.
Yeah. Donc, we're gonna talk about the muscle mass, because we know something that causes us to lose our muscle mass, and we'll come back in a few to talk more about losing mass and losing more.
Yes, then muscle mass. Yes.
Losing more. Donc, detail in a few minutes. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Suivez tous les dimanches après-midi à partir de 4h sur Télévision Grâce, Dialogue with Sansan, une émission face à face, tête à tête, là où Sansan discute les points forts de notre société, notre culture, notre environnement, pour un avenir meilleur avec des personnalités importantes triées sur le volet. Soyez au rendez-vous chaque dimanche après-midi à 4h, Dialogue avec Sansan, seulement sur Radio Tele Grâce, Roku TV Channel et sur www.radiogracefm.com. Soyez-y. Combien de nous qui rappelaient les meilleurs designers haïtiens? Combien de nous qui rappelaient des meilleures robes de mariage, meilleures robes de sortie, des robes pour toutes les grandes soirées de gala, meilleures robes culturelles haïtiennes, des robes pour toute occasion en toute saison, printemps, été, automne, hiver, qui étaient grandes fêtes avec propre designer haïtien Rio. Eh bien, designer Carla a fait revivre ces grands moments d'hier. Nous avons propre designer de Carole Pierre de Salon des Beaux-Arts, un atelier de haute couture et de galerie. Salon des Beaux-Arts avec designer Carole a mis de côté tout souci. Ah oui, des moments mémorables qu'on pas capable de rater dans la vie. Ou organiser une fête quelconque ou besoin de plus belle robe qu'on a remis mettre sur vous. Nous recommandons un seul designer, Carole Pierre. T'as remis décorer la caillou avec des beaux-arts comme tropical, exotique, des baskets de fleurs, de fruits, de plantes, de végétables. Pas qu'un autre que Salon des Beaux-Arts avec designer Carole Pierre. Pour vos commandes, appelez au 516 451 08 59. 516 451 08 59. Salon des Beaux-Arts, le seul atelier haïtien de haute couture et de galerie. 516 451 08 59. Salon des Beaux-Arts avec designer Carole Pierre.
Have you ever found yourself embarking on a new construction or renovation project only to feel overwhelmed by the lack of expertise and time to manage it effectively? The solution you've been seeking is right here. I am Sabine Apollon, the founder and CEO of Aniba Consulting, with over 2 decades of experience in design, construction, and commercial real estate. I'm your dedicated partner in success. I'll assist you in identifying and navigating the intricate details of your project. dealing with local jurisdictions, coordinating with general contractors and subcontractors, even managing schedules and budgets, it all can become daunting and time-consuming. At Aniba Consulting, we specialize in making projects, small or complex, manageable and stress-free. We act as your advocates throughout the entire process, safeguarding both your financial and personal interests. Helping you deliver your perfect project is our top priority. Together, we will bring your vision to life.
Suivez tous les dimanches après-midi à partir de 4h sur Télévision Grâce, Dialogue with Sansan, une émission face à face, tête à tête, là où Sansan discute les points forts de notre société, notre culture, notre environnement, pour un avenir meilleur avec des personnalités importantes triées sur le volet. Soyez au rendez-vous chaque dimanche après-midi à 4h, Dialogue avec Sansan, seulement sur Radio Tele Grâce, Roku TV Channel et sur www.radiogracefm.com. Soyez-y.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Dialogue avec Sansan. N'a pralé continuer côté Carla te campé dans conversation nous et côté nous t'a parlé de hobby et il t'a dit nous que une hobby c'est lecture, les aimer lire et Carla va partager ensemble avec nous un livre que Lily n'a appelé Carla le soin pour partager nous quelques tips par rapport à book ça que Lily là qui titre book là de qui ça book là parler tout ça.
Okay. Well, I have to give credit to Sandra Neri Steele. She's the one that texted me and said, Carla, because we were talking about menopause. And then she said, oh, I read this book and I think you should read it. And as soon as she said that, I went in and I looked it up on Amazon, and I was able to see what it was all about, and I wanted to know a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I did order the book and started to read it, and it is a fantastic book. It not only it gives you the history behind the studies that have been done, it gives you the history of what women have gone through, and then it tells you word for word what you should talk to your doctor about. So it's a guide. So menopause is, it starts between 45, some may say 50, some may extend it to 55. Perimenopause starts earlier than that. It's a change that we go through, and the menopause is dictated by the fact that you haven't had a menstrual cycle for 12 months. So if you haven't had your menstrual cycle for 12 months and you are of that age, then you are in menopause. Now, you may not know it like that. You may not understand what is happening to you. What we're calling menopause, you're probably saying, well, I don't know what she's talking about. Well, if you're a woman of 45 or higher and you notice that you're having mood swings, you notice that you're having some hot flashes, you notice that you're having aches and pains and unexplained mood, you may be in menopause.
Is it possible for you to still have your period and experiences menopause symptoms?
Yes, if you're in perimenopause, because peri is before the stoppage, and menopause is when you have ceased having a period for 1 year. Okay, so during the perimenopause, yes, you could get all the different symptoms that you're not aware of, and you don't know what is happening with you. Like your memory is not the same anymore. You walk into a room and you forgot what you went in there for.
Yeah.
You're supposed to meet with someone and don't remember what time or when you're supposed to go. So it's all the changes.
Losing your keys.
Yes, and don't know where you placed them. Or having your glasses on top of your head and then you're looking for them.
Happened to me. I was carrying my glasses and I was looking for it, and my
Yes.
husband said, "Susan, you have 2 glasses on your head." I was
Yes.
like, "Oh my God."
Right, yes. And you know what? And we thought back then, we thought it was for old people.
Yeah. So at what age does perimenopause start?
Perimenopause, it depends. Some people go through it early. It could go as early as in your 30s.
Okay.
Okay, but mostly is in your 40s, mid 40s. Now, I am not an expert on menopause. Okay, my nursing degree is not specialized on menopause, but
Yeah.
I'm telling you what I have read, and that's why I said that. But yes, so it can start early in your late 30s, and depends on your family history, family backgrounds too.
Yeah. And there's other symptoms like hot flashes.
hot
That's the
flashes.
worst. And I studies show that hot flashes can be mild, severe, and
be
they
moderate.
moderate. And the severe is like it's the worst part of it.
You're hot. Like you feel, I heard people say, well, now you have to tell me.
I'm telling
Because
you.
I have never had a hot flash in my life.
You're blessed.
Never.
I
But
experienced the my necklace is broken. It's fine. I experienced the severe run where you hot, and sometimes when you cold, you cold.
yes.
And the sweat, the sweat at night, when you're sweaty at night and you like wet, everything is wet. The bed is wet.
I have heard.
It's hard.
I have heard it's like having an oven inside of you.
Yeah.
You feel that heat rising
Yeah.
inside of you. I've never experienced that, and that does not mean that I have not experienced every other symptoms of menopause.
Yeah.
And there's a lot. From the book that I have read that Sandra had recommended for me, it's called The New Menopause. It's by Dr. Mary Haver, MD. You could find it, if you choose to read it, you could find it on Amazon. We're not getting paid to say her name or anything like that. It's just that I read it. It was helpful to me. If you choose to, you can purchase it. It has some great information in there.
Why is it important to talk about it? Because some people have anxiety.
Yes.
And the menopause can cause you to have anxiety.
Yes.
And in our culture, people doesn't really talk about menopause. De peur que pour moun pa kon l'âge, parce que debout di ou la menopause, tout moun pense que you old.
Au grand monde.
Grand monde. So, dans la communauté, nous réalisons que c'est un sujet qui est très tabou, que moun yo peut parler de lui-même, et tandis que c'est important pour parler de lui-même, parce que il y a une série de symptômes qui sont capables de causer problèmes dans relation, familiale entre mari et femme, tout ça.
Exactement.
Et experts say that c'est pas seulement filles qui est capable de souffrir ménopause. I heard that garçons souffrent ménopause as well.
So we call it a midlife crisis they
Midlife
have,
crisis.
but they do have changes. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but there's one of the symptoms called mood swing.
Yes,
That
we
people-
have mood swing. They do too.
Yeah, but c'est là que côté que nous voulons que pour mon yo l'enfant mien et puis nous réaliser que gon série de changement yo a fait. C'est pas vraiment moment pour nous là discussion ou bien fight parce que l'autre monde nan li réagit face avec quelque chose comme si on va qui rive, on y a un mood swing ou pas qu'on y a un mood swing et puis au fond on commente qui pas plaît et puis mon nan il explose sous ou supposé prêter attention avec à foyer ou à famille pour le bagage ça arriver pour ça va pas causer harm plus harm que de bien parce que ménopause dans irréel et ceci c'est tout le monde qui a passé par là que vous voulez que vous pas voulez.
Et ça me donne aimé pour tout le monde connaît aussi, c'est parce que même là que on a passé période ménopause là, on pas besoin de souffrir pour compte. On pas besoin de souffrir pour compte.
Yeah.
Parce que gen bagay au café pour aider avec symptômes yo.
Yeah.
Parce que il affecté cerveau, l'affecté corps, l'affecté cœur et puis the private areas also
Yeah.
affecté. So, ou pas besoin de souffrir en silence encore. Aller à docteur ou bien your primary care doctor ou bien your OBGYN, parler avec les pour capable aider ou gon affaire de bon moi même moi aimer ça même en pile qui c'est les HRT, hormone replacement therapy. I love it.
Really?
I think it's the best thing that could happen for women.
Really?
Yes. Yes. A lot of people, they, in the book, also, if you read the book, she'll go into it with you. because there were studies that were done many, many years ago on hormone therapy and how good it was for women. And then they find out that some of the people that were in the study developed breast cancer. And so that came out, and all of a sudden it shut down everything. So women start coming off their HRT, which is the hormone replacement therapy. Everybody's like, oh no, I don't want to have cancer, so I'm not going to take this. But the whole study was not shared.
Oh.
So they gave us a little bit of synopsis.
Okay.
And then they said, oh, it's caused this in a certain group. And then all of a sudden, no one wants to use it.
Okay.
But we have found that there are reasons for the cancer.
Okay.
Because some people are predisposed for cancer because of family history,
okay.
environmental history. But I'm not going to get into all of that. But what I want to tell you is there are help out there that you can have to help you with the symptoms. You don't have to constantly live on edge. There are things you could take natural for the hot flashes that it doesn't have to be prescribed. Okay. And I'm not going to go into it because I'm not a provider.
Yeah.
Okay. But there are things you could take that's natural to help with the hot flashes.
Yeah.
And there are things you could take for other things, other symptoms. And estrogen is it when it comes to menopause. It drives everything in our body. And once that has been depleted, everything else is depleting. Hold on.
And you see people when they are suffering from the symptoms, people are complaining about shoulder pain, knees pain, and menopause causes one of the symptoms is body muscles mass.
You lose muscle mass,
your muscle mass
as you're going through that.
Yeah. So I heard you earlier said you walk.
Yeah, I do strength training. Yes, I have these little rubber bands that I use for strength training. At our age, walking is good for cardiovascular.
Yeah.
It's good to do those things, but what we really need is muscle mass because we lose it as we lose some of our estrogen. So to rebuild, we need to do that.
But est-ce que communauté nou yo, est-ce que moun yo connaît nécessité pour yo, est-ce que connaît que muscle mass là qui ça li capable causer yo fait face avec symptômes ça. Qui ça qui muscle mass là.
Okay,
exactement.
Nous tous nous avons muscle. Et muscle là c'est lui qui couvre zone so si que les commence à réduire so the bone is not functioning the same way because your muscle you're losing it, you become weak, you become tired. And we have muscles everywhere. We have muscles in our hearts. So we need to really keep up. And we need to replace, for me. Now this is about me.
Yeah, so it's about the audience because they need to know that. That's the reason why we bought the subject. We want to help you. We want to help the community to know yourself, know what's coming. It's like nothing is like by hasard, comme si c'est le fruit du hasard. It's coming. Everybody's going to have to deal with it
it's coming.
One way or another.
It is.
Carla and I, we brought that to you to help you to understand that you need to read and you need to get your information from your provider or from podcast, anywhere.
Educate yourself.
Educate yourself because it's important, very important.
It is real. It is real. And I am a firm believer in HRT, hormone replacement, because we need our estrogen back.
Yeah.
We need our estrogen, the hair thinning, or skin dryness.
The hair thinning is the
skin dryness,
it's very important because when you see you losing your hair and you keep putting treatment on your hair and the menopause is causing the process of you losing your hair, medication or treatment is not going to do anything.
It's the depletion of the estrogen.
Yeah.
I did not, and as a nurse, I've been a nurse, like I said prior, over 30 years, did not know the importance of having estrogen, how important estrogen is to us women.
Yeah.
As we age, you notice your eyebrow is thinning, your hair is thinning, your face is dry, and amongst other places that becomes dry.
Yeah.
But all of those things can resolve.
Your skin may feel like a piece of paper.
Yes.
So dry.
Yes.
We want the family to understand what's going on. Like, garçon yo nou vle dou lo cheve madame nan lap tombe tête li ap kale cheve yo fin. Donc c'est pas
Parce que pas teke tête li.
parce que il pas teke tête ou bien c'est parce que l'a mette faux cheveux parce li tresse tête li qui abîmé en cellules cheveux yo. Non. Ménopause, le moun atteint niveau ça dans l'âge 40 ans
And up.
and up. Donc symptômes ça yo ap vini, genre de problème ça yo moun n'a pas faire face avec yo, donc faut nous vraiment supportive.
Exactly.
Yeah, faut nous supportive.
And it's extremely necessary for your partner to understand what you are going through.
Yeah.
And speaking of mood swing, on doit fâcher la konye, yo di on bagay, takou gen on bagay, ou met ton bagay la, et puis moun nan just move it to the side parce que l'ou el te pral tombe pour même se l'autre vle,
Yeah.
et puis il fait ça, bon, ça vin cause ou vin un mood swing.
Yeah.
OK, quand yo fâché, pour essayer après vin calculer, dit oh, pourquoi ça me te fâché tout fâché ça?
Absolument.
Et puis so you got to have forgiveness.
Yeah.
Mon partner en ka di, okay, well, you know, she's going through it, let her have a moment.
Yeah.
And sometimes we have to say that too.
Yeah.
Tell our partner, I need a moment.
Yeah.
I need a moment.
Et surtout, when you're using your keys, mettez que en là. Ou songe c'est là où tu mets tel. Le ou tu n'as pas jeune ni là, pour même son monde qui déplace clé. Il n'est pas forcément monde qui déplace clé. Ou que doit c'est ou pas mettre là, et puis ou penser c'est là où tu mettez, et puis clé ben là, ça cap créer compte, mais cependant, c'est tout symptômes ça yo fait partie de ménopause là, partie de age là, you know, que n'a pas avancé en âge là, donc nous besoin yon supporter l'autre. Ensuite gan pile l'autre symptôme encore dry
Yes.
the party private
Yes.
the dryness of your private part.
Yes.
So
that is one of the hardest things.
that's very hard.
Yes.
It's really hard for the person to be comment on dit ça pour en relation.
Yes.
Parce que it's painful for the woman.
Exactly.
It's like gen moun qui pas ka tolérer intimité.
Yes, because I've had some women equate that to having a sharp razor cutting you. And that's painful.
Yeah.
If somebody says like a razor, that's very painful. And so your partner needs to understand that.
Yeah.
It's not because you don't want to be with them, it's because it's so painful for you. And it's because the lining is getting very dry.
Yeah.
It's thinning. So that's why women are having that kind of symptoms. So that's why I said, get help.
Get
Because
help.
you cannot. Men are wonderful, but I don't think we could put them on pause for years.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to get the help.
Yeah.
That's going to help us
Yeah.
to be better, so we could get better, to get more intimate with our loved one. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand. It's not the man's job to figure it out how to fix that.
We need to fix ourselves
Yeah.
so we could be better
Exactly.
for them.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So if you're having certain symptoms and you know you're not yourself, you need to get the help.
And speak out too, because the thing
Yes.
is, like, in our community, not everyone, but some people, they don't know how to communicate those because it's new to menopause is new
To the person that's going through it.
Absolutely, it's new to everyone.
Yes.
And a person that will never hear about menopause is the first time that that person experienced the symptom but doesn't know what it is and doesn't even know what menopause is. So you can expect them to help themselves.
Exactly.
So now Carla and I, nous vini nous pour opportunité sans pour nous expliquer, exprimer nous et essayer expliquer li existe, li là et le ou atteint l'âge ça de 40 ans et up, mais ça peut arriver. Donc ou supposé attendre nous et ou supposé faire de mieux que capable tout pour aider tête ou c'est pas toujours blame somebody else, like men blame women blame men. C'est nous supposons travailler together. Et puis nous supposons communication très important. Et nous supporter l'autre pour éviter chaos, pour éviter séparation, pour éviter.
Oui, parce que quand même qui séparé along that age group. because it's too much.
Yeah.
Et puis, yo pas connaît ça qu'a fait là.
Absolument.
Qui fait ça parce que m'a expliqué moi ou vinn rive gon bagay qui le anxiety. M'pas jamais anxious. I'm always even. I get upset, but I don't get anxious.
Anxious, okay.
I get upset. I can get, everybody get upset.
Yeah.
But I don't get anxious. And I remember one day I was driving and it was nighttime. And I've gone through this road many times, but because you know how Georgia roads are very curvaceous because they don't want you to speed.
Yeah.
So as I'm curving and I feel like I'm about to fall on the other side, all of a sudden I start shaky and I start sweating. And I'm saying, what is going on?
What did just happen?
That's what's happening to me. And I'm feeling like I'm starting to breathe heavy and I'm sweating and I'm anxious. I was like, something is not right.
Yeah. And
That
you had an
should
episode.
not, yes, that should not make me anxious.
Yeah.
I've been living in Georgia for so long. I know the roads.
Yeah.
I know what's going on. Why did that bring me so much anxiety? I was afraid that if I curve, I may curve off the road. So I quickly tomorrow, I called my doctor. I said, I need to go see you. I called my OBGYN. I text her. I said, listen, I need to talk to you. And she texts me back. She says, it must be urgent because it's Friday night. I said, yes, I need to see you Monday. And so, yes, and we went and had the conversation about what is happening. And so then we figured out a plan that would help Carla. And believe you me, it has helped tremendously.
Yeah.
I am at even keel, back to where I was. Even keel. My mind is better. I feel good. And it didn't take all your symptoms all at once, but you could tell the difference of having the plan that I'm on.
Yeah.
So.
And what's funny about the symptoms? Tout le monde pas les mêmes symptoms.
Exactly.
Everybody has symptoms differently. Everybody cope with the symptom differently.
Yes.
So, donc nous besoin pour connaître que si Carla a un symptôme, ça ne veut pas dire pour autant que ou même ces symptômes ça va gagner.
Exactement.
Cela veut dire que c'est ou même qui pour faire un plan pour aider tête, un plan pour overcome. Parce que ou pas qu'à dire oh Carla te fait ça lui-même pour parce que à symptôme parlant, va laisser faire ça Carla te fait. Ou que pas même symptôme à Carla. Carla dit que lui-même il pas jamais gagner hot flashes.
Never.
Moi-même
I'm always cold. Always.
But moi facing hot flashes and cold too, and sweat, and the memory issue, and it's like almost all of them.
Yes. I don't have hot flashes, but I have a lot of other symptoms. My husband would tell you, I have a lot of other symptoms. And in my household, when it's cold outside, I feel sorry for the people that live with me. I do. I really do. Because I am always cold. So Fabrice says, oh, Carla, m'pas capable. Mi fait chaud dans Carla, m'pas capable. Et parce que je me forget. So they go around with t-shirts and I put sweatshirt. I layer up.
Yeah.
But l'homme pas layer encore figure me fret, m'oblige mettre heat là up.
It was so funny. But I have issue with the sweat, night sweat.
Yes.
Well, everything is wet. And sometimes my husband would wake me up to change because everything.
Yes, that's what I've heard.
It's sweat, the sheets, me, the clothes that I wore, everything. So I have to wake up and change. So, moi suggère au monde qui a un problème avec sweating là, ou besoin de make undergarment like chemisette to absorber. Yeah, parce que sous dormir et puis avec tout sweat là, ça capable de bronche. Pneumonia as well.
So,
Doc, it's a lot.
you have to be in tune with your body.
Absolutely.
To know exactly what is abnormal for you.
Yeah.
Like I knew it was abnormal for me to be anxious over the curved road. It was abnormal for me.
Yeah.
But as far as, going to, I'm going to the pantry. I need a can of carnation milk. Et puis, moi, je vais pas songer.
what I'm here for. What I'm looking, yeah, happens all the time.
So what I do, I said, okay, calm down. I said, go back to the kitchen.
Okay.
And then come back, and you'll remember. By the time I walk away, I remember it was the carnation milk, and I grab it, and I go.
Yeah.
But there are things to enhance your memory also.
Absolutely.
You could find that. I suggest you talk to your primary care doctor, your OBGYN, and also find out there are natural things that you could do to help you with all of the symptoms that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And if you want to do medicine, there's medicine for that too. So please do not suffer in silence.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, we laugh, we joke about it because we need to.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, you do need to speak
Yeah. Speak
to
out.
your
Very important.
provider. Seek out for help. Because again, if you don't remember anything I said about this, you don't have to suffer alone.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah. And we would like to suggest you to get the book that Carla just mentioned. What's the title of the book? by the
New
way?
menopause.
Oh.
New
Wow.
menopause. Thank you again, Sandra. It's a great book, and I am learning a lot of history behind. They used to think that women just became crazy around that age. They just thought it was a mental
issue.
that we
were
go
facing.
through. Yes. They used to say, oh my gosh, this person, they used to do shock treatment thinking that somebody's really crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah.
It's because of the lack of estrogen.
Absolutely.
So,
and
but does help.
The hot flashes when sometimes I remember I went to choir rehearsal and all of a sudden I feel like so hot and I'm just like, and everybody's fine. I'm looking around and say, okay, it's me or why nobody else doing this or venting. And I realize in a few minutes and a few seconds I can say later, and you're fine, you're back to normal.
And sometimes you feel bad if you're sweating and everybody's fine and you are hot and you feel the sweat is coming and you're like, oh my God, everybody must be watching me sweat.
Yeah.
So it does a lot emotionally to you.
Absolutely. And we need to tell people, especially the men, that for a woman going through menopause, like Carla and I, and to look that good,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
it's a lot, okay? We work hard.
Yes, to
With
keep
the-
up,
to
to
keep
make
up.
sure that we
Yeah.
are our best, because we always want to. As
Yeah.
women, we want to be at our best.
Yeah.
And sometimes because of things that our body's going through, we
Mm-hmm.
cannot be, but we need to find the answer.
Yeah.
So we could get back to being ourselves. Because when I am not myself, I cannot
Mm-hmm.
be my husband's wife.
Yeah.
When I am not myself, I'm a bear. I am so hard to deal with,
Yeah.
And I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
Who wants to get up and have to argue all the time and be upset all the time?
Yeah,
Nobody. I don't
absolutely.
wake up and say, oh, today I'm going to give Bubul a hard time today. I don't do that. So,
And I don't do that either. I don't go
Yes.
say, oh, today I'm going to get Max now.
yes.
We just
So when you notice that you're getting a little volume is going high, you just back up
Yeah.
and say, I'll come back
Breathe.
again. Yes.
Go for a walk and come
Yes,
back.
yes.
Heal,
Yes.
in and out.
Oh, yes.
Breathe
in and out.
and
yes.
out.
And if you need to excuse yourself,
Yeah.
excuse yourself.
Yeah.
Because there are things that we can do. So
Yeah.
don't suffer in silence.
Absolutely. So there is hope for us women.
Yes.
So
Yes.
women, the men now, they learn that what's happening to us during this period, menopause period. The men are more, I can see even on podcasts, on Facebook, they're not more aware now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think my husband actually said he was aware. It was a podcast that happened here.
Okay.
And there was this young lady that was on there. She's an NP. I don't remember her name right now. She was here. She was not here. She was online. And there was a couple of other ladies. And I came in that night. And I think it was after that show.
I remember.
Yes, it was after that podcast. And my husband said, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were going through so much.
Yeah.
And that meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
For him to acknowledge
Yeah.
the fact that he did not know that I was going through so much. He just thought I was mean, didn't you, baby?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. My
So,
husband mentioned the same thing to me,
yes.
and he understood. I don't know when. I don't know, but he just like came to me and said, "Sansan, I understand like
Yes.
what you're going through because he was the one. is witnessing all
Exactly.
the change, all the
Exactly.
things I'm going through. And I thank you, honey, because you were very supportive.
Yes. And we need that.
We need that. We need that. And all women out there, you know, kudos to you for, you know, for being you. Because with all the things that's happening, they didn't know. People didn't know. Some men, they didn't know. And with all the people with the thin hair, and we look good with the thin hair, there is hope. There is hope.
And that's why you have a lot of women that cut their hair off.
Yeah.
They decided to go with a low cut
Yeah.
because of the hair thinning and all
Yeah,
this stuff.
absolutely.
So there's something that says pour le meilleur et pour le
Et pour le
pire.
pire.
So you knew me when I was great, and now I'm fading a little bit. So accept
I
me.
need to appreciate it. Okay, so what word of wisdom would you give to anyone facing the challenging
Of menopause. Of menopause. Okay. What I would say is what I've said before is that talk to your PCP, your OBGYN. Now there's a lot of nurse practitioners that have clinics that for menopause only. So reach out to someone that you trust that could help you to get the help that is needed, because you don't have to suffer in silence. That's my opinion on the subject matter of menopause.
Last word, my dear.
Last word is to live life the best way you can. Live life. Life is too short. We all have a number. We don't know when it's going to be called.
Okay.
So therefore, live to the best that you can live. Put God first and your family, and be happy and be at peace. That's all I could say. That's my last word.
Live life to the fullness.
Yes.
Say Carla.
Yes.
And thank you, Carla, for sharing your life story and experience in healthcare and serving.
I love to serve.
Serving others and support others. And thank you for being here. And I hope it's not the last time we're gonna have you at this show. Like we mentioned earlier, it's next time gonna be for the men. Thank you, everyone, for your faithfulness to our show, and I look forward to see you next time. Bonsoir tout le monde et à la prochaine. Bonsoir Carla.
Bonsoir, Sansan.